Turkey is a country of endless wonder, a land where continents meet and where beauty comes in countless forms. From soaring mountains to sparkling seas, from ancient cities to hidden valleys, Turkey is a tapestry woven with history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes. Every corner of this nation carries its own story, its own charm, and its own invitation to be discovered. To explore Turkey is to witness the richness of nature and civilization side by side. Here, the earth itself creates wonders, terraces of white stone, turquoise lagoons, and towering rock formations. At the same time, human creativity has left behind cities, temples, and monuments that echo across millennia. Together, they form a journey unlike any other. This is not just a land to see, but a land to feel. Its beauty touches the senses, whether through the sight of endless horizons, the sound of bustling bazaars, or the atmosphere of timeless ruins. In Turkey, the past and the present are not separate, they are intertwined, creating a living experience of wonder. Join us as we explore the most beautiful places in Turkey, destinations that inspire, amaze, and remind us of the extraordinary power of both nature and humanity. Cappadocia is one of Turkey's most iconic landscapes, a place that feels as if it belongs to another world. Its valleys are filled with towering rock formations known as fairy chimneys, shaped over centuries by wind and water. Rising in unusual shapes and colors, they create a dreamlike scene that captures both the eye and the imagination. Walking through Cappadocia feels like entering a natural cathedral. Pathways wind between cliffs and pillars, caves open into hidden chambers, and every turn reveals another wonder carved by time. Some of these formations became homes and monasteries, their stone walls still carrying the memory of ancient communities that lived and worshipped here. The beauty of Cappadocia lies not only in its appearance but in the sensation it creates. It is vast, surreal, and inspiring, a place where you feel the scale of nature and the resilience of humanity. The silence of its valleys adds to its power, giving space for reflection and wonder. Cappadocia is more than a destination. It is a living masterpiece, created partly by the earth and partly by those who once called it home. Its beauty is timeless, unforgettable, and deeply moving. Pamukkale, the cotton castle of Turkey, is one of the most magical natural sights in the world. Its terraces of white stone flow down the hillside like frozen waterfalls, formed by mineral-rich waters that have been shaping the landscape for thousands of years. These bright white steps shine under the sun, creating an almost otherworldly vision. Pools of turquoise water rest in the terraces, calm and inviting. Together with the gleaming stone, they form a picture of perfect contrast, purity in color, earth and water. Walking barefoot along the smooth surface, you feel the warmth of the thermal springs that continue to flow gently through the site. Pamukkale is more than natural wonder. Beside it stands the ancient city of Hierapolis, with ruins of temples, theaters, and baths that remind us how people have been drawn here for centuries. They came not only for the view but also for the healing powers of the water, believing it to bring health and renewal. Today, Pamukkale still offers that same sense of peace and restoration. Its beauty is simple yet powerful, a place where nature shows its artistry with stone and water, creating a landscape that feels both delicate and eternal. Istanbul is a city of wonders, where beauty lies in both grandeur and detail. Straddling two continents, it is a meeting place of cultures, histories, and worlds. Its skyline is marked by domes, minarets, and bridges, while the Bosphorus flows through like a silver thread, connecting everything together. The city is alive with contrasts. Magnificent mosques and palaces stand beside lively bazaars and modern streets. Ancient stone walls and towers look down on ferries crossing the water, while markets overflow with spices, fabrics, and voices. Every corner holds a new discovery, blending the elegance of history with the vibrance of daily life. But Istanbul's beauty is not only in its monuments. It is in the atmosphere, the rhythm of footsteps in narrow alleys, the scent of fresh bread and roasted coffee, the sound of seagulls over the harbor. It is in the warmth of the people, who carry the city's energy in their smiles and words. What makes Istanbul unforgettable is its spirit. It is not just a city to see but a city to feel, alive with stories and traditions. Istanbul is both ancient and modern, familiar and mysterious, a place where beauty is constant in every detail. Ephesus is one of the most breathtaking ancient cities in the world, a place where history and beauty live side by side. Once a great center of trade and culture, its ruins still carry the grandeur of a civilization that flourished thousands of years ago. Walking through its marble streets is like stepping into another era. Tall columns rise into the sky, carved stones lie scattered with dignity, and the remains of temples and houses line the paths. The Library of Celsus, with its elegant facade, still stands as a symbol of wisdom and artistry, while the vast theatre carved into the hillside reminds us of a time when thousands gathered here. Ephesus holds not only structures but atmosphere. The stones seem to whisper stories of devotion, ambition, and creativity. Olive trees sway nearby, and wildflowers bloom among the ruins, softening the edges of history with life and color. The combination of nature and human achievement makes the site unforgettable. The beauty of Ephesus lies in its ability to connect past and present. It is not simply an archaeological site, but a place where the imagination is stirred, where you feel the weight of history and the timeless pursuit of beauty. Antalya is often called the jewel of Turkey's Mediterranean coast, a city where turquoise waters meet golden sands and ancient history meets modern charm. The coastline curves with dramatic cliffs, soft beaches, and a harbor that glitters with life. It is a destination that feels vibrant and serene at the same time. The old town, Kalichi, is a maze of narrow streets lined with historic houses, wooden balconies, and blooming courtyards. Ancient city walls surround it, while the harbor below welcomes both fishing boats and yachts. Every corner of Antalya holds beauty, from the carved details of old gates to the colors of flowers spilling over whitewashed walls. Beyond the city, nature expands the wonder. Waterfalls tumble into clear pools, mountains rise in the distance, and the Mediterranean stretches endlessly toward the horizon. This balance between land, sea, and sky gives Antalya its unique charm. Antalya's true beauty is in its atmosphere. It is a place that feels full of energy yet deeply calming, offering both discovery and relaxation. Whether you wander its streets or rest by the sea, Antalya invites you to experience beauty in its purest and most welcoming form. Mount Ararat rises with quiet majesty in Turkey's eastern landscape, a snow-covered peak that dominates the horizon. As the country's tallest mountain, it has long been a symbol of strength, mystery, and legend, inspiring awe in all who see it. From a distance, Ararat stands alone, its slopes rising gracefully and symmetrically from the plains. The summit shines white, crowned with snow that never melts, contrasting beautifully with the rugged land below. It feels both untouchable and magnetic, a presence that commands respect. The surrounding land is vast and dramatic, with rocky fields and open valleys that seem to emphasize the mountain's height. This contrast makes Ararat's beauty even more striking, a solitary giant set against endless space. But beyond its physical presence, Ararat carries stories. For centuries, it has been linked to myths and spiritual traditions, adding layers of meaning to its natural grandeur. To stand before it is to feel both the weight of history and the immensity of nature. Mount Ararat is more than a mountain. It is a symbol of endurance, mystery, and timeless beauty. Its silent majesty reminds us of the power of the natural world and the way a single peak can inspire wonder for generations. The Blue Lagoon of Ölüdeniz is one of Turkey's most iconic treasures, a place where sea and sky seem to merge into endless shades of blue. Tucked along the southwestern coast, this lagoon is embraced by a gentle curve of golden sand and protected by green hills that rise gracefully around it. The result is a scene that feels both calm and enchanting. The water here is breathtaking, clear, still, and shimmering in hues that shift from turquoise to sapphire. Its calm surface creates a sense of serenity, as if the entire lagoon were designed for peace and reflection. Walking along the beach, the soft sand underfoot and the gentle waves at the shore create a rhythm that soothes the senses. Beyond its shoreline, the surrounding hills complete the picture. Covered in pine and dotted with wildflowers, they frame the lagoon with a natural beauty that feels timeless. The harmony of land and sea is what makes Oludeniz unforgettable. The Blue Lagoon is not simply a destination, but an experience of tranquility. It is a place where beauty is simple yet profound, where every glance at the horizon, every step into the water, reminds you of the delicate perfection of nature. Bodrum is a coastal gem of Turkey, where the Aegean Sea meets a city full of charm and light. Whitewashed houses climb the hillsides, their walls brightened by bougainvillea in shades of pink and purple. Narrow streets wind between them, leading to hidden courtyards, bustling cafes, and views of the sparkling harbor. The sea here is endlessly captivating, deep blue and alive with reflections of boats and sunlight. The harbor itself is a lively stage, where fishing vessels rest beside elegant yachts, and the sound of waves blends with the hum of life along the shore. Above it all, Bodrum Castle stands proudly, a reminder of the city's long history. But Bodrum is more than its architecture or its waters. Its true beauty lies in the atmosphere, relaxed, vibrant, and timeless all at once. The blend of ancient ruins, lively markets, and serene beaches gives Bodrum a unique rhythm, inviting visitors to both explore and simply linger. Bodrum is a place where the past and present meet with harmony. It carries the spirit of the Aegean, bright, refreshing, and endlessly inspiring. Its charm lingers, not just in the eyes, but in the heart. Trabzon, resting along the Black Sea coast, is a city where mountains and water meet in harmony. Its charm lies in the dramatic scenery around it, the deep blue of the sea on one side, and rolling green hills and high peaks on the other. This setting makes Trabzon feel both alive and peaceful, a meeting point of nature and culture. The city itself carries layers of history. Old stone walls, churches, and mosques tell stories of empires that once ruled here, while bustling markets and busy streets reveal the vibrant rhythm of daily life. The harbor sparkles with activity, as fishing boats and ships move against the vast backdrop of the sea. Surrounding Trabzon are landscapes of incredible beauty. Valleys filled with forests, waterfalls hidden in the hills, and quiet lakes add to the city's atmosphere of natural wonder. The combination of sea air and mountain breezes gives Trabzon a refreshing energy that is hard to forget. What makes Trabzon special is this balance, the meeting of natural grandeur with cultural richness. It is a place that feels rooted in tradition yet open to the world, offering a unique spirit that belongs only to the Black Sea. Trabzon is not just a city, it is an experience of harmony. Izmir is one of Turkey's brightest coastal cities, resting along the shores of the Aegean Sea. Its beauty comes from the harmony of sea, sun, and culture, all woven into a vibrant yet relaxed rhythm. The city stretches gracefully along the waterfront, where the horizon opens wide and the sea reflects endless shades of blue. The promenade is the soul of Izmir. Here, waves touch the stone edges of the city while people stroll beneath open skies, enjoying the blend of fresh air and lively streets. Cafes and shops spill their energy outward, filling the atmosphere with the scent of coffee, spices, and flowers. Izmir also carries history within its modern glow. Ancient ruins rest nearby, reminding us of civilizations that once thrived here, while elegant neighborhoods and bustling markets add color and life to the present. White houses and blooming balconies soften the cityscape, making every corner inviting. What makes Izmir unforgettable is its balance. It feels modern yet timeless, lively yet calm. It embodies the spirit of the Aegean, open, refreshing, and full of light. Izmir is not only a city to see, but a city to feel, a place where the heart feels at ease. Turkey is a land of beauty without limits, where every landscape, city, and ruin tells its own story. From the surreal valleys of Cappadocia to the glowing terraces of Pamukkale, from the grandeur of Istanbul to the quiet majesty of Lake Van, each destination holds a unique kind of wonder. Together, they form a mosaic of experiences that show the richness of both nature and human achievement. What makes Turkey extraordinary is its variety. Here, mountains rise like monuments of nature, seas sparkle with endless horizons, and ancient cities whisper stories of civilizations long gone. Every place carries a spirit that lingers, whether in the calm of a lagoon, the stones of an ancient temple, or the charm of a coastal town. But beyond the sights, Turkey's beauty is also in the way it makes you feel. It inspires awe, curiosity, and peace, all at once. It reminds us that the world still holds treasures that can touch the heart as deeply as the eye. To journey through Turkey is to explore not just places, but experiences that stay with you forever. It is a country of timeless beauty, waiting to be seen, felt, and remembered. Thank you for joining us. We are Unreal Places with simple mission to share the wonder of places from every corner of the world. Please subscribe.